When it comes to true love, when it comes to real love, people all over this world are looking for it. Some people feel like they used to have it and they trying to get it back. Some people, they think they got it right now. They didn't trick themselves into thinking that they got real love right now, but they just thought it would be more. If the love that you got in your life right now ain't fulfilling enough to you, I'm sorry to say, but it probably ain't real love. Now, the hurdle and the obstacle a lot of people are faced with today when it comes to love is that they never learn how to love themselves first. That ain't just important. That ain't just highly valuable in this space. It's mandatory. It's literally a prerequisite to you finding true love. Think about it like this. Think about a chef, a good chef. They got skills. They get down in the kitchen, right? But it's their first time trying this recipe. If you let a chef who is their first time trying this recipe serve you that dish without them trying it first, hey, good luck to you. Good luck to you. Better say a prayer. Better make sure to bless that plate. And that's what it's like when you trying to love somebody else when you ain't even learned to love you. I'm telling you, this is not a game. This is not just some cliche stuff. It is mandatory. When you learn how to love yourself first, there's a certain understanding that comes with that. There's a certain peace that comes with that. It's certain boundaries that come with that, with loving yourself. If I'm loving myself first, that's gonna not only reflect how I love somebody else, but it's also indicative of the type of love I'm gonna allow myself to receive. Some people, right, they in relationships and their relationship is great. The person that they with, fantastic. They thoughtful, they sweet, they caring. And all it takes to get them out of that characteristic is to make them mad. All it takes is for y'all to have an argument. Y'all have a disagreement. Well, let me be the first to tell you, that is not normal. It's not normal for somebody to be everything you want in a partner, but when they get mad, they turn into everything you can't stand. Even in an argument or a disagreement, you can still disagree with somebody through love. You can still have an argument with somebody out of love. When you learn how to love yourself first, right? Like I said earlier, there's a certain peace that comes with that. Not only that, that peace that comes with loving yourself is priceless. It's priceless. And whenever you achieve that, you're not going to allow anybody to mess that up. You're not going to let nobody disturb your peace. I don't care who it is. I don't care how bad you want to be with that person. I don't care how good they look. Because also what comes with loving yourself is certain self-esteem, self-respect, and just certain things you're going to tolerate, certain things that you're not, because it's not worth it. There is an intrinsic value in loving yourself first. And it has to be that way. Otherwise, like I said, how you going to love them correctly? Think about it like this. Think about if there's a man, right? There's a man, he loves a woman. He's everything she wants in a man, except when he gets mad, he got the tendency to punch stuff, to hit walls and to punch mirrors and all that type of stuff. Y'all done either seen or heard of somebody like this before. Now the issue with that man is he don't love himself. If he loved himself, he would understand that no matter how mad he is right now, it's not worth harming myself to show how mad I am. Me punching this wall ain't worth it. It's not worth breaking my hand on this wall, cutting myself up by punching through this glass. It's not worth it just to prove how upset I am right now. That's crazy. Plus, think about the woman that he's with. You gonna have a hard time convincing this woman that you would never put your hands on her when you got mad if you can't even keep your hands off of the wall and the furniture and stuff for your own sake. And here, I want y'all to hear me well. If they running around not caring about their own well-being, what is supposed to make that woman put that trust in that man that when he gets mad, he's gonna put my well-being to the top priority? You fool yourself into thinking that if you want to. Loving yourself is the prerequisite. Not only that, once you're properly in touch and loving yourself, that sounded a little crazy. Hold on. Once you're properly aligned with loving yourself, that also teaches you what real love feels like. Oh, this peace, this is the peace that comes with real love. This is the understanding that comes with real love. And the value you get in knowing that is that now, that same peace, that same understanding, the same considerations that you would take for yourself, you're now able to display that to somebody else. How can I offer this person real love and I don't know what real love is? I'm thinking it's the same thing my parents went through. Yeah, we gonna have our good times. Yeah, we gonna have our bad times. Sometimes it might get a little rough. We might get a little loud. We might get a little disrespectful. Yeah, if you toxic. If you're in a toxic relationship, that's what that is. When you're in a toxic relationship, y'all gonna yell. You're gonna scream. You're gonna try to talk over each other. You're gonna insult each other just to make a point. And let me be the first to tell you, that is not real love. That is people who care more about trying to be right and prove the other person wrong and make the other person look dumb in this moment. We care more about that stuff than we care about getting on the same page. That's what that is, which is not true love. True love is, even though we're not on the same page, the whole point of this disagreement is to get on the same page. It's not for me to insult you in ways that I'm going to have to apologize later on if you even accept the apology. That's not real love. It's not over talking the person. It's not getting in their personal space and trying to intimidate them into seeing things your way. That's not real love. Real love is, yes, we disagree. Yes, we're not on the same page right now. But in explaining my point of view, I'm going to be respectful. Why? Because not only do I love this person that I'm with, I love myself first. I'm not going to argue with you like that because I don't want to stress me out because of the love I got for me. I don't want to expose myself to that level of toxicity because I love myself. And before I become a burden on somebody else by trying to prove my point and trying to degrade them just to make a point, I just as soon as walk away. Why? Because I love me first. By walking away, I get to keep my peace and my love that I have for myself, and what I expose myself to is more important than trying to prove a point to somebody, especially if I have to be disrespectful about it. And that's what loving yourself first gives you. Okay? Now,